Hi everyone. I hope your day is going great. My name is Coach Simple Sam, and since the year is almost coming to an end, I just feel I should share with you how you can evaluate what you've done, maybe in business as individual or whatever you're into from the beginning of the year up till now, which is the 11th month. So you can evaluate from January to October to see what you've done. So before I just share that, I just feel to also say that we have two set of persons. One, we have starters. These people are proactive. They are people that like new opportunities, new challenges. They are just result driven. They just want to do something, just want to start a new business, they want to start a new project, they want to start a new course, they want to go back to school. They are just starters. They derive joy in starting things and staying with them. While the second set of people are finishers. What gives them joy is to see that they started a project or they completed a task. Each time they complete a task, that is when they find fulfillment. They have this perseverance. They can stay with something until what they want to see out of that thing comes out of it. They are not happy if they don't complete a project. Now, the starters, some have the attribute to start and stay with it until they complete, while some at some point they are either tired or they just want to start something else. They feel bored so fast if they are not starting something. So what I normally advise is if you know that you're a startup or you don't complete your project or your assignment or your task, look out for someone that is a finisher that will stay with you to make sure that that is completed. Now, let's look at how we can evaluate what we've done as business owners, as individuals, or whatever before the year ends. Now, you can start by self-assessment or self-evaluating. This is where you are the one evaluating yourself, evaluating your business, evaluating the input you've had in your business or whatever you're doing. And this is where you are telling yourself the practical truth because it won't be fair that you're deceiving your own self. It's one thing for someone to deceive you, it's another for you to even deceive yourself. So this one, you are the one looking at it. What were the things you did rightly? What were the things you didn't do rightly? How can you improve? How can you learn? And so on, as the case may be. The next one is you can use peer assessment. This is where you use co-workers for them to assess themselves. What that means is you are taking worker A and worker B, putting them together. Maybe they worked on a project together. You give them this objective at the beginning of, or the goal at the beginning of the year, for them to put themselves together and see if they've done well, what they've done well, and what they didn't do well, and so on. They evaluate themselves. They are the ones now to look at ways and what can be done or what they didn't do well. So you put co-workers together for them to do that. The third one is there's the 360-degree feedback assessment. This is where you individuals, co-workers, supervisors, managers are all put together, maybe in a boardroom or somewhere, or for them to look at the objectives of the organization or the goals of the organization at the beginning of the year or the month and see where they are now. Okay, for example, maybe the institution wanted to hit $10 million. Are they hitting it now or are they very, very far? Are they around 3 million? Are they around 5 million? Or are they even over the 10 million that was the target from the beginning? And they can now look out for what worked and what did not work. Now, after this assessment, you're not just doing all this evaluation for doing sake. It's what will now help you as the basis for maybe next year, and where you do not do well, you can see how you can adjust. Now, what do you do after having done this assessment? Simple. You need to look out for the things that you did well and see how you can do more of that. The things that the organization did well that gave them the results they were looking out for. They need to keep on doing that so that they can get more of that result. Also, look at the things that you didn't do well. Maybe, or you're not even supposed to do it at all. And you see how you can reduce doing them or stop doing them at all. You don't need to do those things anymore because they are maybe time wasters, as the case may be. Now, there's also what you need to start doing that you were not doing before. How can you start doing these things so that you can have maximum result? Because it's all about result. What's your objective? So that's where the aim is. You don't need to wait until the end of the year before you can do your assessment. If you do your assessment now and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're hitting the target or you've exceeded the target, that does not mean, nobody says you should stop at your target. You can exceed it. But if you are not even achieving what you need to achieve, with the evaluation you are doing or with the evaluation you will do or have done, it will help you to change your course of action to align with your goal and objective. And before the year ends, you can see that you're already hitting the numbers or doing what you need to do. But if you're still not getting the results you set out for, that does not mean that you stop. All you just need is to see how you can do things differently. And from your assessment, you can also use it as the basis to set new goals and new objective or whatever the case may be for 2024. I just felt I should share this with you, and I hope it was useful to you. So enjoy the rest of your day. I remain Chris Simple Sam. God bless you.